Hello and welcome to Revive Your Soul. My name's Elizabeth Goddard and welcome back. If you're a subscriber, please like and share the videos. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and if you hit the little bell, you'll get notified each time I upload a video. Today I wanted to talk about my book, The A to Z of Emotional Abuse. So I wrote this, it's now out, it's published. I'll put some links in the description box below of where you can purchase it. I wrote it because with me in mind and what I needed to know and understand and acknowledge on my healing journey. When I started my journey, I came across all this different language. It was something that I was starting to learn, starting to understand. In February 2019, I decided to do record some live videos on Facebook, and I then downloaded them and put them into a format that I could upload to YouTube. You can see those in my catalogue. They're under, I think it's under the A to Z of emotional abuse. And then I didn't really know where to go with it from there, so I created some artwork. Let me just find some artwork. And along with the recordings, I uploaded the videos into Instagram, and somebody picked it up and said to me, I hope this is going to be your next book. So that's what I went and did. I thought, what a great idea. So I converted it into a book, but with a lot more research. I put the information that's behind it, because knowledge is power. Once we understand the effects it has on us, the effects it has on us mentally, the effects it has on us physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially, then we can start to put together and start to do some real healing. And that's what this is all about. It's actually about finding the original wound. The original wound is what's been triggered, and it's going back and tracking that back. So in the book, at the back towards the end, I've put some healing ways of doing some inner work, some inner healing, some different ideas of what you can do, and yourself at home. And this is what I work with women and we get to understand where this abuse has come from, because although you're experiencing abuse in the relationship, it was allowed to happen because it's something you've experienced before. And it's getting like this verruca. I started writing another book, and it was going to be called If Only a Maybe, and it is in my drafts, and I will write about it. I will finish it. And in that I describe it like a verruca. So the verruca is it sits on the surface of the skin, but the root is way into the dermis, and we can remove it with all sorts of lotions and creams and things to kill it off. So if any part of that root is left in our bodies, it can be triggered again. It's a virus, and it just needs to be receive the same communication, and off it goes again, and it starts and it comes back. So this is the original wound. It's very similar. So we experience these relationships in a way of healing, a way of facing what it is that we really, really need to heal. And the quicker we can get out, the quicker we can do the healing, the easier it is to move on. So in the book, I talk about children and how we take on information, what we hit, what we've heard as we're growing up. As children, we're sponges, and we take on and we hear all the information. So if a child, you were told that you weren't worthy, you take that on as a belief. And so I discuss that. I look at the chemical reactions within our body and why we react and respond in the ways that we do. and look at all the questions that we ask ourselves, and we'll look at, discuss that, and then go into the A to Z of emotional abuse. Now, some of the words I didn't find, I've added in afterwards because there wasn't an A to Z. So for instance, if I go to Z, that was a really hard one. I changed it into crazy making and used the Z in crazy, and there's some other ones that I have done just so that it was complete, because in the videos I didn't have a Z, and I don't think I had a K or a J, I'm not sure, but you can go back and have a look. I will put the link in the description below. So the A to Z of emotional abuse, I've tried to write it in a way that's understandable, that's relatable, that you can pick it up. You don't need a degree, and that was one of my favourite quotes that I came across. Or one of the favourite sayings was, you go into a relationship with a narcissist and you end up with a degree in psychology. I hope if it's something that you need, that you will go and purchase. As I said, it's on various different channels, so if you're not a great Amazon fan, there are other channels that you can buy it. It's actually a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, because when I wrote Finding Lily, I was a bit worried that it was quite small in comparison, let's put it that way, and you can see. So, and when I was writing Finding Lily, I could see the patterns, and that's what empaths do, don't they? They see patterns, they notice them, and I could see the patterns in relationships that I was experiencing, that I'd been in with other people. And it does make you question everything, a whole lot about yourself. But I'm a great believer in going in and challenging the shadow side and asking what it is. But with these emotional abusers, they unfortunately are the broken ones, the really, really broken ones. But they make out that it's you, and then it drives you nuts because you don't know what's real and what's not real. The A to Z of emotional abuse, I hope it helps as many people. That's my aim, to get it out there, to help and educate as many people as I can. And I know a couple of people have actually bought it that are working in that industry, because to get an understanding, the words are fine, understanding what they mean, belittling, gaslighting, cognitive dissonance, but actually understanding what it does to someone, understanding the effects it has on your body, understanding the effects it has on your emotional well-being or your mental well-being. And these people, the emotional abusers, who could be classed as narcissists or psychopaths or sociopaths, I also, in the book, I've done a section on why I don't call them under those names, because they won't take responsibility for any of their actions. So they're not going to take responsibility for the damage they've caused to you and anybody else in their lives. So they're never going to be, or very rarely are they diagnosed with a disorder. If you've been emotionally abused on any level, then I hope that this will help you understand, and this will help you heal, or get you on the right path, on the right track to healing those wounds. I'm sending you loads and loads and loads of love.